Hello, my name is Ethan, and I'm majoring in kinesiology. And my plan after graduating is that I want to go to a small college that specializes in occupational therapy. And first off the summer, I have very similar goals as you do for the semester because I want to become more fit and have a more slim physique, be have a more slim physique after gaining a lot of weight this previous fall and trying to get to below like 155 160 range and maintaining within that range. And I want to be me being around my family more and get back into the hobbies that I love, that makes me more calm, and things that and just increase my overall happiness much like you do. And I like your weekly goals in terms of like getting an hour walk, getting an hour walk, and getting 3 meals a day, and not to be so cooped up in a chair for a majority of the day, and also spending time with my family. And I just previously did that with going out to Korean barbecue with my family this previous yesterday. And for my quote for you to help you with your nutritional goal is by Bethany Frankel, is that your diet is like a bank account. Good good food choices are good investments, and I bet that if you make the right food choices to help you within your 3 day meal. And I know that you're working on and not snacking on like junk food, and focus on more things like blueberries, raspberries, or whatever kind of fruit or vegetable that you have lying around, and that those will pay off for you in your goal. And now to you, Veronica. I also like your goals in that, and I also need to work on not using my phone before I go to bed, and I try to listen calming music before I go to bed instead, and not stare at my phone and watch YouTube videos for a half hour. And I think it's smart for you that to take baby steps for your goal to increase how your endurance on how long you're planking, and getting at least one fruit in what getting at least one fruit or vegetable in your everyday in your in your meals every day. And getting these baby steps are can be proved can will eventually lead you to living a longer life. And my quote for you is by Michael Greger, is that we should all be eating fruits and vegetables as if our lives depend on it, and as if our lives depend on it, because they do. And it just proves that eating a lot of fruits and vegetables can prolong our lives prolong our lives to live to up to 80, 90, no, 100 to or 100. And making those right food choices can be so beneficial for all of us. So, in regards to my four goals to myself. So, question one was that to remind you that my overall goals for this week was to avoid high cholesterol foods, do 5 sit-ups after I brush my teeth, and walk get a half an hour of my day to calm myself. And I'd say and to answer on how to I accomplished all these goals. I'd say I did pretty well for myself for all three of my goals. And did in regards to nutrition, I very much stayed away from fried chicken and eggs during breakfast, and more stuck with oatmeals, nuts, and avocados. And in regards to my fitness goal, I keep keeping a mental note in my mind, eh, not my mind, but after I brush my teeth, whether it's morning or night, that I need to do 5 sit-ups before I finish. And for my emotional well-being, I as I mentioned earlier, I've been listening to music or and mixing listening to music and meditating for about for about half an hour and kind of split between the two. And it was nice to get to really calm myself after a long day of homework and feeling that getting my nostalgic feeling back when I was in middle school and elementary school. And in regards to how difficult to question three on in regards to how easy or difficult to accomplish all three of these goals, I would say the most difficult one was the doing the five sit-ups because it was I have a couple morning classes that start very early. Mainly my physics lab class and actually your this class Kin 2050 that they start very early, and I hit a little bit time barrier that, but I just tried to get them done as soon as possible, but and trying to wake up early wasn't. I'm not a typical morning person, and just keeping that mental note in mind to do my five sit-ups after I brush my teeth in the morning. And in regards to the other two, I didn't really find any. Wait, actually, within regards to my emotional well-being, with in regards to a lot of work that I just been, it's again, it comes down to a time constraint that time barrier that sometimes I'm a little bit of a procrastinator and don't have don't have the ideal times that I couldn't find the ideal time to relax myself and calm myself, but I eventually did after uh uh doing my work easy, efficiently, and quickly as possible. And in the nutrition goal, it was fairly easy for me to restrain myself from eggs, fried chicken, or any foods that would raise my cholesterol. And to answer the fourth and final question, uh, but to my 3 week goals for the next week, it's doing 5 push-ups after I use the bathroom for my fitness goal, for my emotional well-being, spending more time with family and friends, and for my nutritional goal, limiting myself to low calorie coffee. And that pretty much wraps up for my module 4 activity video. Thank you.